To the founder, endowed transcendent destroyer, the one gone beyond, and fully awakened being, perfect in knowledge and in good conduct, Sugata and knower of the world, supreme guide of human beings to be safe. To you, the completely and fully awakened one, the endowed transcendent destroyer, the glorious conqueror, the subduer from the Shakya clan, I prostrate, make offerings, and go for refuge. Homage to the Supreme Buddha, homage to the Dharma refuge, homage to the great Sangha, to all three ever devout homage, to all worthy of respect, bowing with bodies as many as all realms, atoms, in all aspects. With supreme faith, I pay homage. Do not commit any non-virtuous actions. Perform only perfect virtuous actions. Subdue your mind thoroughly. This is the teaching of the Buddha. A star, a visual aberration, a flame of a lamp. An illusion, a drop of dew or a bubble. A dream, a flash of lightning, a cloud. See conditioned things as such. Through these merits, may sentient beings attain the rank of all-seeing, subdue the flow of faults, and be delivered from samsara's ocean, perturbed by the waves of aging, sickness, and death. Taking refuge and generating bodhicitta. Once in English, twice in Tibetan. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. Sangye Chodan Sochi
Jonala Janche Padu Dani Jesu Che Dagi Jensung Jeme Son Teje Sanjen Rupa Sho Sanje Chanda Sochi Chona Janche Padu Dani Jesu Che Dagi Jensung Jeme Sona Dola Penche Sanjen Rupa Sho Sanje Chanda Sochi Chona Janche Padu Dani Jesu Che Dagi Jensung Jeme Sona Dola Penche Sanjen Rupa Sho Bangi to Chinese Zone Dawa Tanje Bambi Chitambi Chuni Dunze Hong Dam de la Chanza Lo. Finish. Oni ni Jizun Dun Jun Bilan Chen Chen San Ze Gang Jen Ten Zhuge Chana Pe Me Ten Zi Jia Zo La Xia Bian Sen Da Pa Du Ten Jun Ji. Namo La Yi Ge Dan Lu Dan Jun Ge Jun Wa Da Da Me Ge Dan Ba Zhuo Gun Ji Dan Na Jen Da. Tam Jen Gen Du Da Gen Jen Dong Dong. So now we are going to do the breath meditation for a few minutes. We should breathe 7 times each nostril and breathe 7 times both nostril. Count your breath, watch your breath, be aware of your breath. Count your breath. Watch your breath. Focus on your breath. Mindful on your breath. Be aware of your breath. Look at your breath. Very focus on your breath. There are many benefits to this meditation, both physical, mental, and emotions. Through these meditations, we can increase our positive energy and mindfulness and awareness. Now we're going to do a short meditation on mind, our mind. Please look at your mind. Where is your mind? What is the nature of mind? Look at your mind. Focus on the mind. What is nature of mind? What is the reality nature of mind? Or what is the ultimate nature of mind? We should understand more about mind, and we learn more about mind. We are very lucky at the moment, clear mind and healthy mind. So we need to use this strong and powerful mind. This is very important. Our mind is not color, and it is not touchable. It is not form. We can't touch it. But it is very powerful. We should take off our mind. We should keep our mind, laundry and peaceful, like sky, infinite sky. Try to make a mind like ocean and infinite sky. If you can, make your mind it's like infinite sky. No, nobody can disturb you. Nobody can make you angry. Nobody can agitate your mind. Everything is, everything depends on our mind. So, how we should understand Buddha, how we should realize Buddha nature? Because every sentient beings, have Buddha nature. We have Buddha nature. What is the meaning of the Buddha nature? Buddha nature means, fundamental of Buddhahood and liberation. And that means reality nature of the mind, the automatic nature of mind. We try to find, reality nature of mind, ultimate nature of mind. This is very important. Where is reality nature of the mind? What is ultimate nature of mind? If you could understand about the ultimate nature of mind, you can control everything. Then you can to be free from suffering of samsara. Because this according to the Gaji Nimas Gelu, this Chajem Mahamudra and Zoche, or emptiness. This is the most important. So now we should think everyone wants happiness, just like me. We should think everyone wants a good life, just like me. We should think everyone wants a peaceful life, just like me. We should think everyone wants a meaningful life, just like me. We should think everyone don't want suffering, just like me. We should think everyone don't want to be a failure in their life, just like me. Through this maintaining, we can develop compassion and bodhicitta and love. And through this maintaining meditation, we can control our anger. So now we try to generate compassion and bodhicitta. Thank you. So today's topic is, three principal aspects of the path. three principal aspects of the path. This is a very special Lama Tsongkhapa's teaching. And this is, really profound and deep teaching. And essence of all the Buddha's teachings. And especially in this teaching, he emphasizes, renunciation and bodhicitta and right view. He talked about bodhicitta and renunciation and right view very seriously. That's the three principal, aspects of path means bodhicitta, renunciation, and right view. We should understand, okay? What is three principal aspects of path? Bodhicitta, renunciation, right view. Because all the Buddha's teachings are, embodied in these three topics. We should understand. All the Buddha's teachings are embodied in these three topics. And, actually, this teaching is advanced letter, which Lama Tsongkhapa sent to his disciple, his student, very special student, very special, very close student. His name is, Tsakhopo Ngawatapa. Tsakhopo Ngawatapa. He is Lama Tsongkhapa's very, very close student, main disciple. So Lama Tsongkhapa, this teaching, sent to him. Actually, this teaching is, aspect of one letter. His name is Tsakhopo Ngawatapa, and he was a very famous Lama in Tibet. He was born in East Tibet, near the Tibet and Chinese border. And he was a founder of 108 monasteries, 108 Gilu monasteries. He was very special practitioner, and he was a very, very special practitioner of Lama Tsongkhapa's teachings. He was founding 108 Gilu monasteries. 108. So in Tibet, Jitsu Lama Nala Chatsalo, this first verse, homage to the Patience Noble Masters. In the translation, actually, Noble Master means J, Jun. J means, this principle of the Buddhist philosophers or teachers. Buddhist philosophers and teachers. This J means, in Tibet, J. J Tsongkhapa, J Losatapa, J, that means, something master of the teachers, very highest teachers, we call, to them, a Jain. Jetsun. Tsun means, who specially practice on this discipline, morality, who have, 3 vows, Tantric vows and monks vows and bodhicitta vows, who practice and special practice, practice practice this morality. So we Jetsun, Tsun. That means Tsun. Lama means very higher. Lama. Lama means higher. Lama Sabarmuche, Lama Tsongkhapa. Lama means higher. That means a higher practitioner and who have, very higher qualification. Je Tsun Lama. Namla Chatsa Lo. So Lama Tsongkhapa, so that means, Lama Tsongkhapa who made to his, his gurus, Jizurendawa and so and Manjushir and so many, many masters, So he, who made to, all his masters. Jizula Manala Chatsalo. And now in Tibet, Jayasora Kunji Nimbit, Jase Tambanam Jingapila, Kande Tandonam Jinjongo, Chitam Nujidagi Shavacha. In the translation here, this is the first verse, okay? The very essence of the Buddha's teachings, the path that is praised by the noble bodhisattvas, and the interest for the fortunate one's desire liberation to the best of ability, I shall set forth. This is a translation of the first verse, sorry. So that means, this first line, what is meaning of first line? What is meaning of a second line? And what is meaning of third line? And what is meaning of, fourth line? The meaning of a first verse is the right view. Right view. In translation, they said, the very essence of all the Buddha's teachings. That means, right view. This means the right view is the essence of all the Buddha's teachings. Right view. This means, the right view is the essence of all the Buddha's teachings. Because the right view is the main, antidote to all of the delusions, like attachment, anger, ignorance. Right view. So we should understand that the right view is, a realization of, emptiness. Realization of emptiness. Here, right view and realization emptiness, same. So whatever, realization of the emptiness is, the essence of all the Buddhist teachings. That means realization of the emptiness. is the essence of all the Buddha's teachings. So the realization of emptiness can be antidote to all the, all the roots of suffering, and the roots of three processes. As I mentioned that before, realization of emptiness can be the antidote to all the tools of suffering, all the roots of suffering, and the roots of ignorance, and the root of the three processes. That's why, the right view is the essence of all the Buddhist teachings. This right view or realization of emptiness, is the main fundamental for achieving enlightenment. Right view or realization of emptiness is the main fundamental, of achieving Buddhahood, and fundamental of enlightenment. As I mentioned that before, actually, because the right view or the realization of the emptiness is the main tool, for cutting all the roots of ignorance, This is the main tool. Cutting, all the roots of ignorance. Without that, without the right view, we can't engage in the right way. We can't engage in the right way, and without the right view, we can't achieve liberation from the suffering of samsara. So, right view is the essence of all the Buddhist teaching. Lama Tsongkhapa said, right view is the essence of all the Buddhist teachings. So therefore, we should understand that the right view is the essence of the Buddha's teaching, and so this is very important. For that reason, Lama Tsongkhapa said that the right view is the essence of the Buddha's teaching. And without understand about emptiness, and without the realization of the emptiness, without right view, we can't achieve Buddhahood, and we can't achieve liberation from suffering, free from suffering. Buddha said, Buddha said that liberation depends on right view. That means, right view is very important, very, very important. Liberation depends on right view, and in that way, we should understand what is right view. How to we generate right view, and how to we understand about emptiness. So we should meditate on emptiness. This is very important. As I mentioned that before, we should meditate on our mind. This is best meditation of emptiness. First, we should understand ourselves. First, we should understand the nature of mind. So we should understand more and meditate more on our mind. We should understand, emptiness of mind. If you understand about what is emptiness of mind, then you can understand, emptiness of other things. So actually, it depends on the practitioners. Some practitioners meditate on, their body. Some practitioners meditate on their mind. Some people, meditate emptiness for this cup or maybe, this table. Depends on the individual. Depends on practitioners. But, most important is we should meditate on emptiness of mind. Because we should develop mind. We should control mind. We can make better mind. And should change mind for better. So we should understand about mind. As I told you before, everything is from mind. Everything, good or bad or whatever, everything from mind. So we should, develop a mind. So actually, what is right view? Right view is, what is a realization of emptiness. There are so many realization of emptiness here, but best one is, realization of emptiness of mind. Understand mind, what is emptiness of mind. If you understand about what is mind or what is emptiness of mind, then you can free from suffering of samsara. I think this is very easy. Then very easy. So this is, this meaning of a first line, okay? Lama Tsongkhapa said here, the F is very, in sense of all the Buddhist teaching. That means right view. That means what is realization of emptiness. We should understand. Why, right view is, in sense of all the Buddhist teaching. We should understand. Without realization of emptiness, without right view, we can't achieve Buddhahood, and we can't achieve liberation from, from suffering of samsara. And this right view, can be antidote to all the sufferings, roots of sufferings, and all the negative karmas, all the misunderstandings, misconceptions. That's why, right view is, in sense of all the Buddhist teachings. Actually, according to Buddhist philosophy, here many, many views, yeah, many different views. Everyone have a different view. But now we talk about, right view means realization of emptiness. This is, the best right view. And so now I'm going to talk about, second lie. The path that, that is praised by the noble bodhisattvas. This Lama Tsongkhapa said that the path that is praised by the noble bodhisattvas. This is a second line. The meaning of the, second verse concerning about bodhicitta is that bodhicitta is, the path that is, praised by the bodhisattvas. Because bodhicitta is the main, practice of bodhisattvas. Why bodhisattvas press in, to this bodhicitta? Why? Why admire? Why praise? Because bodhicitta is, main practice of bodhisattvas. Bodhisattvas, sleep with bodhicitta mind, eating with bodhicitta mind. For example, drive with, bodhicitta mind. So that's why bodhisattvas press, bodhicitta and meditate on bodhicitta all the times. Bodhisattvas never ever, separated from this mind, bodhicitta mind. Never ever separated. Always, practice bodhicitta for all the times. That's why, bodhicitta is the path that is the praised by all the bodhisattvas. And if someone has bodhicitta, then that person can become, best protector and best object of presentation and offering. Anyone, female or man, or doesn't matter, same, who have, bodhicitta. Those people can be protector and the best object of offering and refuge, object of refuge. So, according to the Buddhist philosophy, everything, depends on our mind quality. Our physical, doesn't matter. Whatever, man or female or, animal, or doesn't matter. If you have bodhicitta mind, compassion, then you can be best person, best teacher, best, protector, and object of refuge, and object of, presentation. So we should understand bodhicitta is, the main seed of enlightenment. That means main cause of enlightenment. Bodhicitta and, realization of emptiness. Actually, yeah, the true bodhicitta, yeah. You means one. Second one is actually no problem. I talk about in general is bodhicitta. Yeah. So in Tibet, in Tibetan we say top share, top share. Top share means top is bodhicitta and compassion. Share means, wisdom of emptiness, realization of emptiness. We call it Tashe, Tapshe, means, true wins. We need true wins. One's bodhicitta, one's realization of emptiness. If we have these true wins, then we can fly over the suffering, ocean of suffering, or samsara. We can cross over the ocean of suffering and suffer for samsara. So we learn more, understand more, meditate more, and practice, focus on this, true wins, bodhicitta and emptiness, realization of emptiness. Then we can achieve liberation from suffering of samsara. For Lama Tsongkhapa, in the first of his teaching, the first line, he talked about right view. And the second line, he talked about, bodhicitta. So bodhicitta, create an, excellent, harmony of mind, and the most powerful mind, the most beautiful mind, the most powerful mind, bodhicitta. This is very clear. For example, everyone have bodhicitta. Then what happen in this world? Then really we can, make, world peace. If we have bodhicitta, fathers and mothers have bodhicitta, they can make, peaceful family, happy family. This is not a happy family for few days and temporary, This is for long-lasting happiness. So we should practice about compassion and bodhicitta and try to create, peaceful society and peaceful country. That is our responsibility, because we are human beings. But as I told you before, many times, we should start, practice from our family. We should practice with our friends. Start from our family. For example, if we can't compassion to the family members and be patient with family members, how we can create our bodhicitta and compassion to all the sentient beings equally? There's no chance, really. Especially, we should practice with, surrounding ourselves. If you can't practice with your friends and who are your surround of you, around you, how you practice, develop compassion to all the sentient beings. How? So we should, practice from family, then society, then country, then slowly, practice for all the sentient beings. For example, many people say, from their mouth, compassion, compassion, compassion. But they kill, mosquitoes, ants. Never ever they concerned about their happiness and their suffering. How we can develop compassion? Oh, all the sentient beings the same according to the Buddhist philosophy. Want happiness and don't overcome suffering. Every sentient being is the same. This is very clear. So we should think about, their happiness and their suffering. Not all human beings. Animals and dogs and cats and ants and mosquitoes, the same. And birds. In Nepal and in Tibet and in the Himalayas, so actually everyone recently mantra Om Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum, Mani Padme Hum. But sometimes they kill mosquitoes and ants with this mala like this for example, did by mala this is not really practice this is not real practice and pure practice, pure Dharma practice. So first we should practice compassion and be patient with who are close us. So yeah, so I means if we have bodhicitta is the most powerful mind. That means if we have bodhicitta, we can change, we can control everything. Then everyone love you, everyone care for you, take care of you, everyone trust you. Really, everyone happy you. Everyone want. If you have bodhicitta, that is meaning of meaningful life. This is meaning of happy life. Nobody want to make you angry. Nobody want to harm you. Nobody attack you if you have bodhicitta. Because you can be most beautiful person, most attractive person for everyone. Everyone. Not for only few people. Not for all your friends. Not for all your parents. Not for all your relatives. So we should develop compassion and bodhicitta if you really want happy life, and if you really want happiness. If you have bodhicitta mind, you can be happy forever, whenever. Not depends on what is outer conditions, external conditions. Really, not depends on money. You can be happy forever. If you have enough food or not, doesn't matter. You can be a happy person. As I told you before, same like Milarepa, Jitri Milarepa. He was, very poor. He has only one bowl and one container for make hot water. But he was very, very happy. Why? Because he has, bodhicitta mind, bodhicitta. If you have bodhicitta, you can sacrifice yourself for others. Very easy. If someone asks you, please give me your head, bodhisattvas, can give, willing to give their head to others. They can cut. Really, if you have a bodhicitta mind, then someone knock your door to ask something, you are very enjoy. You are very enjoy. Really. You never know what is noise or nothing. You never angry. So that is a happy life, and that is meaningful life. If we have compassion, if we have bodhicitta, that is a happy life. That is meaningful life. I think this is really, human being's life. So we should understand that bodhicitta is the main, interest of the Mahayana path. Interest means, like same like draw. If you have bodhicitta, then you are, Mahayana. Then you are, Bodhisattva. So in Buddhist philosophy, we call bodhicitta is main, interest of Mahayana path. That means if you who have, bodhicitta, then he is, Bodhisattva. And he is Mahayana. So, if we generate bodhicitta, if we have bodhicitta, we get onto the Mahayana path. Actually, Buddha taught 3 different levels, okay? For example, the Hinayana and Mahayana and Tantra path. Buddha taught, when it's Hinayana teaches, to, who are, lower levels, who have, narrow mind, and who, who have something lower power and lower, ability. So he taught Hinayana, teaches Hinayana path. And Buddha taught to, who, have an open mind and brave, and who, can think in widely. He taught in Mahayana path to them. And Buddha, taught under the path, to who, have, very wide mind, very, open mind, and very brave, and very stone faith, who have stone faith and believe, very strong belief to Buddha Dhammasangha. He taught, under the path to them. Buddha, he taught many different levels, because to different people. Everyone have different mind, different desire, different wish, and different capacity. So he taught many different levels, many different things. Because he is best doctor of our mental, he know everything. Which one's more suitable for them, which one's not, which one's more benefit to them. He know everything. So he, taught so many different things. We call, true Buddha is a Tamje Chimba, Tamchen Chimba. Tamje Chimba means who have, omniscient mind, omniscient mind. Tamje Chimba means who know, about other people's mind. Very clear. Because for me, example, I'm me. I am here, I talk, but I don't know your mind. What do you want? I don't know. What do you have in your mind? I don't know. What is your capacity? What is your mind level? I don't know. So I can't teach you different, because, for example, I talk, to a different teachers, this is your mind, is your wish. Buddha could. So that means Buddha is, Tanje Chimba. Tanje Chimba means who have, omniscient mind and know everything. That is very clear. So whatever, as I mentioned that before, bodhicitta and renunciation and right view are, in sense of all the Buddhist teachings, all of the Buddhist teachings. So we should practice bodhicitta, right view, and renunciation all the time. We should try. We should try, This is very important. If you never try, you never ever get chance to develop a compassion. You don't have chance. If you try, maybe you will get chance to develop compassion and bodhicitta. But we should try. Not only listen, not only read book. We should practice. We put in practice, and we should put in our experience. Then we can develop. Really. As I mentioned that before, okay? We should practice about compassion, for example, until when you get something special feeling. It's very important. If practice focus on compassion a few minutes, maybe more than 10 minutes, maybe you will get new something special feeling, positive energy. Then maybe you can practice on other topics, some bodhicitta or emptiness, for example. Then you want to practice more and more, longer and longer. through this, your experience. If you only listen and reading and you don't have any experience, then how you can develop? We should experience. And we need something. We need to get something new feeling from our practice. Then we can change. Then we can develop. Then we can change our mind, attitude. Really. So anyway, now I am going to talk about third line. Third line is the third verse is renunciation. Lama Tsongkhapa talk about renunciation. This means that renunciation is of course these are interests of path for all fortunate ones wishing liberation. In third version, in the translation, the interest of the fortunate ones desire liberation. That means it's renunciation. Because renunciation is the main interest to the path of enlightenment. This is exactly the same of the door of enlightenment. If you have genuine renunciation, if you have pure renunciation, then you have path to enlightenment. Now we'll always talk about path, what is path to Buddha, what is enlightenment. So what means path? How many different paths? And what is the meaning of the path to enlightenment? So that means we should understand what means path. Path means genuine renunciation, genuine renunciation or pure renunciation. This is a path to enlightenment. This is a path to enlightenment. If you have genuine renunciation or pure renunciation, then you have path to enlightenment. It's at the same time, the same time you on to path of enlightenment. If we don't have a renunciation, we can practice, but still we don't have path to enlightenment. First level, second level, third level. Of course, we don't have any level, any path, any path of what is path to enlightenment. That means if you have a renunciation, then you already into path what is already into what is inside. That means you have a path to enlightenment. Because renunciation, the main end or is entrance or to the path of enlightenment. And if we have genuine renunciation or pure renunciation, then at the same time we have entered the path of enlightenment, in truth. Then we have a path of enlightenment. So, pure renunciation is the first part of enlightenment. First part. Without genuine, renunciation or pure renunciation, we can't enter into the path of enlightenment. We can't enter into the to this path of enlightenment. So we should understand all the paths arise from renunciation. Renunciation is first level of all the paths, and this is the fundamental of the Buddha's paths, path of enlightenment. When you have pure renunciation, then you have path. Then you already engage on to path. So this renunciation means we have renounced samsara or renounced this life. So now, we should understand about renunciation, isn't it? What is renunciation? How to develop renunciation? How to create the renunciation? So we should understand. It's very important. Renunciation means we should renounce this life and samsara life, samsara. But first we should understand the nature of samsara and very clear, and then we should be, disgust with samsara and with this life. First, we learn more about the nature of life. First, we should understand more about, this nature of this life. And we should realize, and samsara life is, nature of suffering. Then we can develop renunciation. And then we can renounce samsara and this life. That's why we should learn about nature of this life and the nature of samsara. It's very, very important. We should realize, what is suffering? What is this nature of this life? What is some nature of samsara? Without understand the nature of samsara and nature of the suffer, what is suffering? What is the cause of suffering? What is the nature of our life? We can't renounce this life and samsara. So we should understand about more nature of samsara, more learn learn more about nature of this life. Then you can develop renunciation. Then you can renounce. Renounce means there's renounce means you run away your family. No. You give up this family and this country, and no, this is wrong. Renounce means we should develop insight, make less attachment. Try to control attachment. attached to family and attached to this life, attached to country, attached to friends. We have too much. We have too what is strong. We should make less. So then we can be disgusted with samsara and with this life. But this disgust means, not like, be unhappy and sad. This disgust means, so we to separate from free from, attachment. Because, we have, too much, attachment, too strong, attached to our life and grasping, hanging, what is clinging to our this life, very, 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 very tightly, very strong. This is a problem. This is the cause of all the sufferings, all the problems. Really, Of course, everyone needs a good life and a happy life. But too strong attached, too much. We can't control ourselves. We can't keep calm mind, peace mind, because it's too strong attachment. Attached to name, attached to reputation, attached to life, attached to temporary happiness, attached to good life, good condition, too much. So we can't be happy person, happy life. So we can't make meaningful life. So we want to fight the argument, defense ourselves and try to protect ourselves, from other people. We follow, misconception. Many people, consider that, the total wrong view. Anger, protect us, ourselves. They just something, protect, what is a refuge with, anger. Please, save me. Please protect me. This is total wrong. Anger never ever protect you, never ever save you. Anger always attack you, always harm to you. Anger, attachment, it our what is immune system. And then decrease our power, inner power, cause to energy. Then we lose health. Then we lose, mental peace. Then we lose life. Really, we can check. Then we can understand what is the result of anger, what is the result of attachment. So, if we want happy life, happy mind, we should develop compassion and bodhicitta. We should control anger and attachment. Then you can get happy life, good life, happy life, and happy mind. Then you can, keep mental peace longer, remain longer. Then we can be a happy person. I don't talk about nice life. For example, yeah, we need a good life. We need a happy life. So we should we should develop compassion and bodhicitta. We try to control anger and attachment. Then you can be a happy person. Then you can get happy life, peaceful life. Really. Then you can share with other people and your smile and your compassion, your love, you can share with other people. Then you can happy. This is meaningful life. If we, always keep narrow mind, you can't challenge. You have more and more challenge. You can't see reality. If you try to open mind and try to make which mind, then you can more choice to challenge, and you have more solution, and you can understand reality nature. Always keep like mind close, narrow. How you can understand reality nature? Really? If you go under the rock and you look at rock very close, rock is very big, very big. But you look from a distance, far from the rock. The rock is very small, very small. Exactly the same. If you look far, look widely, look at, then you have more chance, more solution, more option. Then nobody can, distract your mind. Nobody can, agitate your mind. You can peace your mind. You can keep. So Lama Tsongkhapa, talk about, these three principles of path: bodhicitta and red view and renunciation. Impressed. He taught very seriously. Why? There are many different topics, but why he talk about these three principles for paths? Are very focused and very sensitive. So we should understand, reality nature of things. This is the best way. This is the best solution. Always follow ignorance. Ignore it. Then how we can discover reality natures? How we can find out? Always close the eye, then how you can go? How you can go well, smoothly? We should open eye. We should open ear. We should open our heart. As I told you before, we open same like infinite sky. Then clouds come, go, no problem. Wind come, go. Can't agitate your mind. Exactly same. Clouds, winds can't move sky. If you have mind in same like sky, who can make you unhappy? Who? Their rubbish words, come here, receive here, and go here. No problem. Nobody, don't need to care about these things. Don't need to keep in our mind. Same like ocean. If you have in the same, our mind is like ocean. In the ocean, so many animals, many insects, so many, but the ocean is always the same. So we should open mind and try to make, ocean, mind like ocean. Then you get a happy person. Really, really. Then small things, can't influence your mind, can't change your mind. So now our mind is very, very, same like what like, flexible, or I don't know, very change. Easy change to very easy to change. We can't bear, we can't be patient with very small, tiny things. For example, so we can't be patient with mosquito bite. For example, our mind is such, very powerless, very, very powerless. Every small things and conditions can change. Our mind is very baby, monkey mind. So we should develop monkey mind, We can't be patient. We don't have patience. So, we have this such a beautiful human body, human life. This is meaningful life. This is a precious life. So this is a useful life. This is a powerful life. If we use on the right way, we can do everything with this life. We can develop compassion and patience. Everything we can do. Why not? We have a human being. We have a human mind, human wisdom, and ability. That is, why we can't, numberless lifetimes we had, but until now, still same. Why? We never, take care of our mind. Almost people don't understand about, what is our value, human beings' life value, inner value. Everyone know about money. Money is money's value, but they don't know about mind, what is inner value. Really, that is problem. That is problem. So we need, inner quality, inner peace. This is not a religious matter. This is not Buddhist religious matter. Everyone needs. You believe Buddhist or not, doesn't matter. You have religion or not, doesn't matter. But we need inner quality. Be good creator, behavior, and good heart. Fundamental of our happy life. So now I'm stop here. Yes. And if you have any question, please ask me.
Geshe, could you speak more about the special feeling that you get when you meditate?
What is
deeply?
okay?
You talked about the special feeling. What is that like?
Yeah. For example, okay, you meditate on Buddha. Okay. For example, okay. For a few minutes, you meditate on very focus. Okay, and with very pure mind. Then after some time, you are very happy. You get something joyful, with this meditation. You get something very special feeling, warm and energy. You really like, love, really, really, and maybe you will cry. For example, automatically, tears come out inside, not from here, okay, from here. Really, you meditate on Buddha's quality. How was him? Who is him? Who is in what is his quality? After some time, really, you're very happy. Oh, you have something special. You can create the faith. Enough. What is? Yeah. So, any question?
Zoom, any questions?
Does anybody online have questions?
Easy question, okay? Just.
Easy question.
You had commented on how if you maintain bodhicitta mind, everyone will like you, no one will harm you. That's almost your exact words. What about the example of Christ? There was a classic bodhisattva, and he was strung up on the cross. No one, he was totally harmed.
That means?
Well, you had said that if you maintain bodhicitta mind, everyone will like you, no one will harm you. So what about the example of Christ? He was strung up on the cross by the Romans. They hurt him. They killed him. And he's a great example of pure bodhicitta. He's a bodhisattva. It can be argued.
No, actually, if you have really bodhicitta in mind, and someone kill you, no problem. Doesn't matter. But I think if someone really practice about bodhicitta, whether he don't have the real bodhicitta in mind, but you really believe bodhicitta and practice very focus on bodhicitta, okay, someone. I hope nobody harm him, her, because he is best person. He can be best person, good person.
And what about babies, for example? You would give an example of Milarepa with just had a bowl, and if he didn't have much food, he still had a happy mind. But when sentient beings are very young, they're not in a position of cognition to maintain bodhicitta, happy mind. I think of photos from years ago from the Biafran War with these horribly starving babies who are skin and bones, suffering unimaginable. What about them? I don't understand how they can be delivered into happiness.
No, actually, happiness we can't, deliver, can't, give from our hand to someone, okay? But if we practice compassion and bodhicitta, we can dedicate, we can practice for them. And we try to generate, compassion to them. We can actually, we can share in our power, inner power.
But how much does it help their starving and ultimate death? Are we talking their future lives?
This I think is very helpful, very, very helpful, very big helpful. Yeah. but we can't see.
Person in bodhicitta, they may be happy, but it's not the same thing. It's really good.
Now, yes, bodhicitta and happiness not the same. Happiness means, maybe like full satisfaction. Full satisfaction. This is meaning of happiness. Bodhicitta is a cause of happiness. Ultimate happiness. Genuine fair happiness. Yeah. You have any question? Yeah, sure. Please, please.
Oh, did you guys hear the announcements?
No, we heard
Okay,
nothing.
sorry. Next Sunday, for those who are local, we have a potluck and holiday party, and it'll be right after class. So if people would like to attend, we'll have that. And also, we need to register on our website for the Shamatha retreat. That will happen on January 6th and 7th. And Geshe will be teaching. We need registration because the lunch will be catered. So those of you who are attending, please get online and register for that. Okay. Dedication prayers. Due to the merits of these virtuous actions, may I quickly attain the state of a Guru Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the supreme jewel bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow, and may that which has arisen not diminish, but increase more and more. And for His Holiness, in the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All-powerful Chenrezig Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. Prayer for the swift return of Lama Zopa Rinpoche. Fearless teacher and assembly of the children of the victorious ones, Shravakas and Pradipudis. Victorious Losang, father and sons, along with the lineage masters. Refuge of Please bestow the virtue and goodness of accomplishing this prayer here and now, holding and spreading the Muni's precious and complete teachings. Through explanation and practice, you are the armor of patience that is never discouraged. Incomparable, venerable Guru, to you I make requests. While striving single-pointedly for the sake of the victorious one's teachings, the sole gateway through which all benefit and happiness emerge, and for mother living beings, you suddenly departed to peace. What a great loss. Nevertheless, through the undeceiving truth of blessings of the ocean of the three jewels, and the great waves of bodhicitta of the children of the victorious ones, may the smile of a reincarnation swiftly beam in glory for fortunate disciples.
Finish. Janche Zenjo Rinpoche, Ma Cheba Nang Jinji, Jewa Nyamba Me Paya, Kone, Kondu Pewa Sho, Jisi Nankan Neba, Danroa Jisi Nejuba, Desi Dani Neju. Rui Donga Sewa Sho, Sanje Neba, Jinyeba, Nudu Nede Taju, Rui Don, Adin Joa Meba Sho. Thank you.